Hey guys, and welcome to Drayton Manor for the Drayton Manor vlog, the first one on the channel, and it's actually my first, I'll say, real time of coming here. I came here once when I was about 5, but that doesn't really count because I was terrified of everything and didn't go on anything decent. Just had a ride on G-Forceless, which is what I will call it because it had no force to it whatsoever. The restraint pushes in on you. It's alright, it's a decent coaster, it's not bad, but I wouldn't describe it as good, and it's going nowhere near my top 10. I think we're going to head over to Air Race for the next ride of the day though. Just had a ride on Air Race, and sorry if you can't hear me, G-Forceless is over there. But just had a ride on Air Race, much better than G-Force for sure. Got really nice hang time up in the middle of it as well. It's a really nice ride. Operations on it weren't too good. The same with G-Force really. The operations were a bit iffy. G-Force is only on one train and it is technically peak season now. But apart from that, it's been quite good so far. So I think we're going to head over now to Shockwave to go get that cred, or maybe another flat around here, I don't know, but we'll go there now. Stormforce 10? No, Stormforce 10's there and it's not open till wet week. Shockwave was alright, better than G-Force for me, because it did actually have a bit of force, but it's still no like kind of like good quality to it really. It's got the only 0G roll on a G-Force on a stand-up coaster in the world. And to be fair, you can kind of see why. With it being, it was definitely the worst part of the ride for me. Unique, but the worst part of the ride. It was rough throughout, obviously. Old Intamin with B&M track, but it is pretty old. It's 94 actually. Same year as Nemi and Big One. It was those three, and for me that one is the weaker of the three. Nemi's obviously 1, Big One 2, Shockwave 3. We're looking for somewhere to get lunch now that's not too busy, so I'll catch up with you then.
Instagram. Yeah, that's all I got time to.
Oh, this guy is my favourite YouTuber. Instagram.
Alright, see ya. Bye. Right then. So from the outside, Accelerator does look pretty tacky, but let's have a look what it is like from the inside. And already, wow, this looks good. Extension queue and emergency exit, I assume. It reminds me a lot of Oblivion the Black Hole over at Gardaland, this queue, already, with the big turnaround points and everything in it. Oh, this is good, so it's got all like car stuff. And here we are joined up with the rest of the queue. That's a nice queue. I'll catch you when I get off for a review of the actual ride, so I'll see you then. Accelerator was really good, as you saw from the kind of walkthrough of the queue line area I did beforehand. The theming of it's really nice from the inside. From the outside, not so much. It is kind of tacky, but the ride itself is really, really good. I go as far to say it's better than G-Force. That and Shockwave probably would have to compete. But for a junior coaster, it is really good. Vekoma junior coaster, and for a Vekoma as well, it's really good. We're now walking up to the ride. I don't really like drop towers that much, so this is going to be a little bit scary. But this is the ride. Apocalypse. We're going to sit down first and then we'll go stand up afterwards. I'll give you my review afterwards. From what I've heard though, it's very, very good. Apocalypse, really good. We did sit down and then we did stand up. Stand up is much better than sit down. It was scary, I'll admit. I don't really like drop towers too much, but in terms of, well, I mean, it's hard to explain. I like the drop tower, I like the sensation of the drop tower, that's nice. It's just the anticipation, I suppose we can say. And it's really good. It's definitely the best ride of the day so far. And we're going to another ride that's been called pretty good, and that's the Haunting. So as I said, we've just had a ride on the Haunting, and excuse me, Accelerator. Just had a ride on the Haunting, and it's really, really good in there. I was a little bit disappointed with the Madhouse itself. Obviously, it's kind of like, so I heard someone describe it as a mini Hex, and yeah, Hex is superior to it, I'm saying, much superior in terms of the Madhouse, but the rooms leading up to it, in Hex they're good, but it is a lot of watching screens, whereas in this, the room before the Madhouse, that's my favourite scene in the entire ride, rather than the Madhouse itself. I like that scene just because of the effects it used. It had good audio in there, with the kind of like piano sounds, I think you should describe it, I suppose. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Haunting. Not as good as Hex for me. The build up to it was better than Hex, but the Madhouse itself isn't as good as in Hex. I've said Hex way too much.
Oh, I got in.
Wow, the speed of that launch! Wow! Woo! As you've just seen there from the on-ride POV and the little bit of off-ride footage, we've just had a ride then on Buffalo. It was alright. It wasn't the greatest junior coaster. Accelerator does easily beat it. in terms of junior rides. It was pretty rough, obviously with it being old. It was pretty rough. I'm going to count it as a cred, so it is going to be another cred for me, which is alright, and also an on-ride POV, which will be in a separate video if you want to just see that one on its own. Yeah, it wasn't too good, it was alright. It was alright. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. We're going to go and get on Maelstrom now, and then the Splash Canyon Rapids in a minute. Maelstrom then we've just been on, and it is really good. Nice force on it, and after that ride it has really made me think that in this park flat rides are definitely a lot better than their coaster lineup. G-force again. Yeah, Pocky and Maelstrom, two really strong flats. And also Air Race was really good as well. We're going to go now onto Splash Canyon. I'll get a POV of that one for you as well. So here it is. Please remain seated and hold centre ring at all times. I will do that. Oh, a cheeky splash. Didn't get me, but it was a cheeky splash. I do see that over there. Don't want to touch it.
Oh, we do not want to go in there.
This is a nice little house.
It's a ride in the rainforest.
Uh-oh. There's not actually any major splashing going on at the minute. Watch now, I'm going to get soaked here. Shockwave, giving people a wave of shock. I don't know. Just be quiet.
Oh, here's the big one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh! That's our first proper pop. It's really hard to film these log flumes with them continuously spinning. Not log flumes, what am I saying? Rapids rides. There's like no log flumes in the UK at the minute, especially with Storm Force being shot. Even though that's a splash boat. Oh, I just got sprayed by something. I didn't even see it. No! Ah! I didn't even see it coming. Spraying me, but it got me. Here comes another one. Alright, so it's been getting better towards the end then. Oh, if Shockwave was coming now, that would be perfect. Oh, here comes our photo. That's just cheating. They have sprinklers there. I spoke too soon earlier. I'm freezing. Oh, look at my legs. They're like blue.
Oh, no.
Dark blue. I'm shivering like mad now. Sorry about the quality of this footage. Let me clean the front of it out. Clean the front of it for you so you don't get smudge marks. That was Splash Canyon. That was a lot worse than I was expecting, as you can see. Hello Zoltar. I'm going to find out what my fortune is now. I think he's really good and he's really clever, considering I can already see what fortune I'm going to get. I really think he's going to base it upon me anyway. Let's just put the pound in. My hands are shaking. I've just had a ride on Splash Canyon. I'll tell you about that in a minute. There you go. Wow, moves and everything. What an amazing animatronic.
Zoltar has a word of wisdom for you this day. He who laughs last thinks slowest. Stay alert, my friend, and laugh heartily and quickly. For a small fee, Zoltar will tell you more of his secrets, and wisdom is priceless.
Well, it's not, it's £1, but still.
I can get another one.
That one's still in there. Oh, we've got 2 fortunes for the price of 1. Anyway, this was my actual one. So I emerge from my recent fog and get down to business. Life becomes more serious and realistic if a person takes no thought about what is distant. He will find sorrow near at hand. There is need for a good business judgment now, and things basically. All right then.
Big up, Adam.
Fair enough. You can read that if you want. I can't be bothered reading it. It was just £1. It was a fun little gag. We got 2 fortunes for the price of 1 as well. Anyway, Splash Canyon. It was a lot wetter than I expected. Obviously, it's nothing to Storm Force 10, but it was a lot wetter than I was expecting. That last big splash at the end, obviously there's a POV that I filmed. You've seen the highlights from it, but I'll upload the POV itself to the channel soon. So Splash Canyon, really good. Yeah, links in the description. Really good ride, Splash Canyon. I think now we're going to go and have a check out of James and the Red Balloon in Thomasland, as well as all the other rides over there. That is a very good point. Dodgems Ahoy, really nice. From what I've seen last year, they were kind of sponsored by some local radio or something, and the sponsorships have been taken off, and there's like new themed walls to it, which is a lot better than what I had seen on the photos. Dodgems Ahoy, really good. A decent cycle length as well, although I do feel they suffer from having a little bit too many actual cars on the circuit, because it did get crowded at times and I was getting stuck quite a lot. Maybe 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3 pulled off, and the ride experience could be a lot better, but then again the queues would be a lot longer, and I wasn't too bothered about the queue. It was pretty short. So yeah, Dodgems Ahoy, really good Dodgems. We also went, as you saw, to have a look around Thomasland. We saw James and the Red Balloon, which looks good. It's a decent family themed area. I still think that CBeebies Land is better, in my opinion. They have a better variety of rides there. Yes, they don't have as many rides, but the variety of rides is a lot better. And also the main coaster of the area is a lot better than Octonauts as well. We have got that cred too.
Hey, Drayton Manor! We're having fun!
Alright, thanks. Alright, see ya. The roller coaster redfish. Alright, see ya. Bye. Well then guys, after a final ride on Apocalypse on the stand-up with a floor tower, which was really good once again, I went to the shop and I bought myself a cat and a book about the history. I assume it's about the history, I hope it's about the history of the park, to have a read later. So yeah, that pretty much is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Met a few people out here today, so hello again to you, and goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I've said it already, but goodbye.